Hey everyone, this is my 30-week pregnancy updates, and the last update was at 25 weeks, so I will tell you all that has happened in the last 5 weeks. Now I've been feeling better and better, so at 25 weeks I still had hay fever. I was very congested, you could probably tell from my voice, and I didn't sleep very well. My belly was a little painful and very uncomfortable. For some reason my belly button hurt a lot and there was a lot of pressure on my pelvic floor, I guess you call it a pelvic floor. And I was very tired all the time, and most of those symptoms have gone away or are a lot better. So the main symptoms now are fatigue. I am pretty tired, but when I take a nap during the day it's alright. I still go to bed early, and apart from the fatigue I am also nauseous again, so that's pretty annoying, but it's nothing like in the first few months. So I think so far in my pregnancy this is the best time, because the first 4 or 5 months were really tough with the nausea and vomiting all the time, the hay fever, the flu and the bruised ribs. It was just awful to be honest. But now I'm, well, only tired and nauseous, but apart from that it's going pretty well. And because I'm feeling a lot better I don't worry as much anymore, and in general I feel pretty chilled out. So that's great, and I'm really looking forward to meeting our daughter. Now I did gain some weight, about 3 kilos, and in my last update I think I said 67. And now I'm around 70 kilos, 70 and a half. It depends on the time I weigh myself in the day. Last week I had an appointment at the midwife and everything was alright. Blood pressure and everything. And I also had some blood work done. Not at the midwife's office, but at the laboratory of the hospital, I guess. And I will get the results upcoming week, and they are testing iron and on my request also vitamin D, because in the past my vitamin D has been very low sometimes, and when you're pregnant and breastfeeding you are at risk for a very low vitamin D, so I really want to keep an eye on that. I don't think I have talked a lot about the breastfeeding during this pregnancy, but I'm still breastfeeding my 20-month-old in general 2 times a day. Once when he wakes up and then just before his nap. In the first few months of the pregnancy the breastfeeding was painful. I had really sore nipples, so every time he latched it was really uncomfortable. That has gotten a lot better. Sometimes I still feel a bit uncomfortable, but it's going very well. I do notice however that I have a lot of less milk, and this has been the case the entire pregnancy. So when you're not pregnant and you're breastfeeding, you know, sometimes when your baby latches, after a few minutes or so the milk really starts flowing and you can feel that, and your baby starts swallowing a lot, but that has never happened since I'm pregnant as far as I can remember. So yeah, I can just feel there's a lot less milk, but there must be something left because Victor wants to nurse every day still. I plan on continuing breastfeeding Victor 2 also when baby 2 arrives, and that will be a new experience to nurse 2 kids, and I have no idea how that will be, and if Victor will be really jealous or if the jealousy won't be as bad because he can also nurse. Well, like I said, because I do feel better physically, I also feel better mentally. And one other thing that has helped is that I could tackle a few projects in our home that I really wanted to do for a long time. So some cleaning of some neglected areas, which I made a video about, and something else that I didn't share in my videos is organizing Victor's toys, because he has so much toys and they were all just in a few bins and he really didn't like them anymore because they were out all the time, and he knew, well, he was just bored, I guess. So now I put all the toys in different bins, and every day he gets a new bin with toys to play with, and it's just nice to have a system and to feel a little bit more organized. Now there are still a lot of things, or well, some things that we have to do before baby gets here. I need to pack my hospital bag, and we need to design or pick out some cards for the announcement of the birth when baby is born. We also have to find those I don't know what they're called, let's just call them little stools to make the bed higher. And I have to go through all the newborn clothes to see if we have enough. I do think we have enough, but it's all at my parents' house now because my mom is going to wash it all. And I am going to my parents in a few weeks, and then I will bring everything back, or maybe they will be here somewhere in the coming months and then they will bring everything to us. I'll quickly check my list to see if I have told you everything. I didn't sleep very well for a while, and that is better. I do sleep very well now. I don't know if it is because the hay fever is over, because when it was hard to breathe, it was hard to sleep also. And I do take magnesium foot baths, and that's supposedly would help too with sleep. So one of those things, I did experience cramp once in my leg, but it wasn't very bad, and I did have a lot of, or well, more cramps in my first pregnancy as far as I can remember. And but I don't know when that started. Maybe it was more towards the end, I don't know, but so far I don't really have cramps apart from that one time. And I did have a few cravings, one for iced tea, which made me nauseous, so I'm not drinking that again. And also for a certain type of cheese, which tastes really good. So I started to think about this cheese because we have been having great weather. And this certain cheese we ate last summer in France when the weather was great too. So yeah, so I bought a piece of that cheese and really enjoyed it. And about the weight gain, my upstairs neighbor told me that she could tell from my face that I was gaining weight. So that's actually, I think, the first time someone commented on weight gain apart from my belly. Because a lot of people have told me that my belly is so big. But I don't think it's very much bigger than my last pregnancy. You can see that in my last pregnancy updates. I also included a clip from my belly at 25 weeks for my first pregnancy, and there wasn't very much of a difference. So this was it for 30 weeks, only 10 more weeks to go. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!